Hello everyone. Hope you are all are doing good. Your family is safe in this pandemic time. Uh, Good morning, good evening. Yeah, this is Riddhi from Bangalore. I have 9 years experience in software testing and development field. Thank you. Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity to speak about my testing experience. And thank you, TTC, for providing me this opportunity. Since long time, I'm avoiding to coming up for the video session. But Teapot told me one nice line: "Don't feel comfortable. Never feel comfortable, but just try it. Give a try. As we all are teachers and students, so we must learn from each other and our own experience." So finally, I decided to give a try. This is my first try. Hope you will enjoy this video. So regarding testing, let me tell you a few of my personal experience which I come across. The first and very important thing which I learned through my experience is whenever you are raising any issues or closing any issues, provide enough screenshots, enough proofs like screenshots, recording, and if needed, then logs also. But never raise an issue without providing any proofs. The screenshot, if any UI issue or short issue, and if it is a functional issue, then recording is a must. And later on, it happens that we blame to developer blame to us, and it doesn't look nice. So I feel like we must provide appropriate proofs for each bug. And I insist that while closing any issues also, we should be providing enough evidence. At least one recording should be there, so that if in future that same issue happens again, we should have the proof which shows that the issue was fixed and now it is broken. So it doesn't come on QA's head. Otherwise, it will be QA's fault that the issue is closed without closing the ticket. So this is my this one I'm sharing from my personal experience, and I'm telling you that this will save you even from production issues also. Then I would like to say one more thing. Suppose you are working on some component and you have doubt about the quality of product, but you are getting pressure from upper side, either lead or manager, to close the ticket or story once all the bugs are fixed. But still you are not enough confident in what you should do. So regarding this, I have my personal experience. I was holding one story for more than 2 sprints. So almost 3 to 4 weeks, more than 4 weeks I was holding the story. I found almost 40 to 50 bucks, but still I was not confident about the quality of that component, because I was feeling that component was major and it is connected to multiple other components, and at multiple places I was finding critical issues. Although the frequency was reduced, but I was able to find issues after doing certain exploratory. So finally I said, like, if it is required to close this story, I will close at the appropriate comment, but I can't take the responsibility of quality of this component. And finally, when I spoke, even I got good response from my lead as well as manager, and he allowed me to work further on the same story. And after that, I logged a couple more issues, and once it got fixed, I was able to say with confidence that now I am enough confident to close this story. So it's all about your confidence, and you should learn to speak at right time. That's what I learned from my experience. And try to go in detail of any of the issues. Suppose you are not aware of the product or domain, just learn from previously logged issues which are logged by your team members. So in that way, you will get an idea about the product and or any domain knowledge, and you will be confident about finding working on the particular component. So these all things look small, but yeah, once you go through, it impacts a lot. So this all you try. I would suggest you try to implement in your experience, day-to-day experience. Don't hesitate to ask the questions whenever you have doubt. Go and ask the questions. That doesn't mean you need to ask the silly questions each and everything you come across, but first you do the research from your side, and then you ask the relevant question to the product or domain. That will be really helpful to improve your knowledge, and you will get more confident on working on the particular product. So this all I wanted to share. And I wish TTS on this first anniversary, TTC anniversary, I wish them good luck. And how I would just share my experience, how I came across this group and community. I was just following Vijay's post and Faye's post on LinkedIn, and once they announced, somehow I got more confident. This is the thing what I was looking out for. And I immediately joined the TTS group, and within a day, very first day, I met amazing people and started learning lots of new things, new tools, new technology. So and still it's growing. So that's how I'm learning through TTC group members. I wish TTC group good luck, and I'm sure the group will grow and will help many testers around the world. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Have a good day. Bye bye.